incompetent people.
Winfrey Owino, KTN, Nairobi.
A report by a non-governmental organization, AFRICOG, is blaming the International Monetary Fund for its approvals of reforms that have led to some scandals under the Kenya Kwanza administration.
The Africa Center for Open Governance is accusing the IMF of encouraging economic mismanagement by using overly rosy description of Kenya's economic performance.
The report also projects revenue shortfalls in the coming financial year as budget estimates remain ambitious.
Esther Diana has more details.
Despite growing concerns over mismanagement of Kenya's debt, IMF reports tracing back to 10 years ago portrayed Kenya as a successful frontier economy. The Africa Center for Open Governance, in its report dubbed Stealing the Future, has accused the IMF of overlooking many red flags and missing targets in the successive IMF programs. According to the report, the international lender has played a key role in supporting the government of Kenya as it ran the economy to the ground.
We were very happy to go and get an international loan at 8% interest rate.
Additionally, stakeholders say the lender's policies have had the effect of damaging a promising developing economy by supporting a predatory government in sinking citizens in unpayable debt. Scandals surrounding President William Ruto's administration revolve around the public-private partnerships as approved by the IMF. Notably, the Adani Group concessions over the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and parts of the national electricity grid.
The issues at hand are it's not just a question of macroeconomic technicalities. The IMF bore a share of the responsibility for the situation in Kenya. Rosy descriptions of the Kenyan economy enabled the elite, the political elite, to basically go on a debt binge.
It's abandoning these policies because it is now more interested in its political survival than in economic management.
This year, the country is expected to issue sovereign bonds in the United Arab Emirates, China and Japan to reduce reliance on traditional Eurobonds. Critics have viewed it as an attempt to evade policy commitments and borrow without hindrance for political survival.
We must get ready to occupy power because the people in power are responsible for the mess that we are in. We must reject budgets.
The 876 billion deficit is quite worrying, and 591 billion of that deficit will be sourced domestically.
With slightly over 30 days to the approval of the 2025-2026 budget, the civil society is projecting that if the government does not adopt a people-centered approach, then its revenue mobilization efforts may yet again be rejected by Kenyans. Esther Diana, KTN, Nairobi.
Well, that story by Esther Diana leads us to a short break on KTN Prime, but before